thanks for the reminder, is going to provide us with a presentation on what is happening with Geodesy in Turkey. So I'll pass over to you. Thank you for offering to do this, and we look forward to hearing about the progress you're making. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick. It's my pleasure to be here and also to present some information concerning the Turkish geodesy. So actually, I'm not the representative of I'm representative of the Technical University, Karadeniz Technical University, and here in this presentation, I will give some information of the Turkish geodesy agency, public agencies. Two important public agencies, because we have the close cooperation with them, and I used some information from the official documents and then prepare my slides. Okay, so the first one is the General Director of Land Registry and Cadastre. We call it in Turkish TKGM. It's established in the 1847. Until now, it serves under different ministries, and finally, it was integrated into the structure of Ministry of Environment, Urbanization and Climate Change since 2012. And this organization, TKGM, is a state agency, state institution, ensure the land registry, conducts and land registry procedure, and creates initial cadastre of our country, and also ensure the establishment of the infrastructure of geospatial information system. So I also try to put here the organization chart. And in time, head of this institution, generally from the geodesy, has a background in geodesy, and sometimes, some years ago, it was from the geophysics, but finally, our current director is surveying engineering, and he's also graduated from my university. And you know, if you know the community, it's getting. I mean, if you know the people also personally, if you have contact, it's getting easier to collaborate. Okay, and here also some projects which our TKGM performed, some concerning the land registry system and information system, and also Turkish National Geographic Information System. All those projects, I can say, under its use currently, and the result of these projects. Another important organization is a national mapping agency, General Director of Mapping, HGM in Turkish we literally called. And this establishment of this mapping commission in Turkey, also back to 1895, is accepted as a beginning of the modern cartography in Turkey. And so it's the foundation of General Director of Mapping. And some years ago, it was the General Command of Mapping, and now it's called the General Director of Mapping. It works until the National Ministry of Defense currently. And this agency plans standardized procedures and maintains all geographic materials, and cooperates with the national and international agencies, and perform the studies not for the for the civilian and also military aims, and represent Turkey at national and international society. And HKGM is the representative institution for IUGG since 1948. And there are some commission under HKGM. One is the Turkish National Geodesy and Geophysics Commission, and there's one also under this commission, Turkish National Geodesy Commission, and Turkish National Photogrammetry and Remote Sensing Commission. And there are also some working groups under the Turkish National Geodesy Commission. One is a reference frame, and since last year I'm the let's say, the head of this working group reference frame. And we have periodically some meetings, especially for the Turkish National Geodesy Commission and also for the TUFAB, National Photogrammetry and Remote Sensing Commission. Maybe Professor Altamimi may remember some years ago, and 2 years, so you were invited, let's say, for our Turkish National Geodesy Commission on the session of the reference for 2 times, yes. And okay, and also our HGM is part of some international projects, and also later I will show you some, the infrastructure of the Turkish national, Geodesy infrastructure, and HGM is the main responsible institution for that. One is TUSAGA, establishment of the continuous observation reference stations and national datum transformation project under TUSAGA, and TUDES, Turkish National Sea Level Monitoring System. And also, one of the, let's say, the good things for us as university members, and since 2015, HGM starts a new program, as a collaboration program. They conduct research project together with the universities, and currently we had also a project concerning this GNSS reflectometry by using the collocated GNSS collocated tight gauge station Turkish coast. And another one is the Chamber of Surveying and Cadastral Engineers in HKMO. There is also some regional and representative office in Turkey. It's also founded 1950s. It is a member of international FIG, and also a member of the Council of European Geodetic Surveyors. HKMO, we have some periodical events under HKMO. The most important one, I can say, Turkish Technical and Scientific Surveys Congress. We do it every year. And also another one, Geographical Information System. Those are periodically organized events. And for the young surveyors days, I think currently we do not have these young surveyors days, but many years it was organized under HKMO. I can say our 3 main body are well organized and well established institution in Turkey, and we have, as a universities, all our other public institution, cooperation between those. And what about the universities? And the first surveying department, initiated in 1949, is a Yıldız Technical University in Istanbul. And currently we have 22 programs in the 19 universities, because some university has 2 in English and in Turkish. In my department, some years ago, we had also 30% English program, but currently only Turkish. And it covers a wide range of the subject: geodesy, photogrammetry, and surveying, remote sensing, geographical information system, and so on. Okay, and most of this university has also bachelor, Master of Science, and PhD program. Most of them. And actually, this one, which the main infrastructure page, I also put it on the folder, the first day folder. And we have the, maybe it's better to continue here. Okay, for the Turkish National Fundamental GNSS Networks, it's contains 600 stations established through the campaign between the years 1997 and 1992, And the initial reference frame is ITRF 96, and So, you know, due to some ongoing tectonic feature in Turkey, and between the period, there are some re-observation, re-campaign performed, and velocity has been estimated. And also this network, fundamental network, connected the Turkish conventional horizontal and vertical control network, I mean the old one. Another one, Turkish national permanent GNSS stations, and later it's also Turkish continuously operating network station, TUSAGA active. And with the TUSAGA, we have 10 sites established in the beginning of the 2000, with the TUSAGA active, and is the RTK networks, and start observation in 2006. And those networks establish as a supervision under the General Command of Mapping, and also General Director of Land Registration and Cadastre. And all the analysis for these networks doing under the HGM website. And another one, Turkish vertical control networks, and TUDES, Turkish National Sea Level Monitoring System. And both TUTGA is a leveling, vertical control network is a kind of leveling networks. And TUDES is a tight gauge, contains 20 GNSS integrated tight gauge stations for the instantaneous sea level measurements carried out along the Turkish coast and the Turkish Republic of the Northern Cyprus. And Turkish Geoid model 2020 is a currently official Geoid model. It's computed by, again, the General Command or General Director of Mapping. And it's some gravity measurement and global geopotential models is used. And and also currently, as is documented, I learned, because I take all this information from the documented at the official web page from the HGM. Current Geoid model and 5-argument spatial resolution is freely accessible to the public use. And as I told, all the analysis for the Turkish permanent or fundamental geodetic networks that perform under the Geode HGM, General Director of Mapping. And also we have the Associate Analysis Center in my department. I'm the responsible person because some years ago, I mean during my PhD, I work on the VLBI, but unfortunately in Turkey we do not have any VLBI site. But we try to continue our work as an IVS Analysis Center, and we collaborate on Hacettepe University and also Kocaeli University. And we have the web page, so we put some IVS report here. Okay, that's all, just a very brief overview in the Turkish Geodesy and Geodesy community. Thank you very much. And I would like to say, actually, I learned about this workshop. I learned this workshop from some of my mailing list. And before, I didn't know about the UN. And when I asked the Turkish General Director of Mapping and Land Registry, they even didn't know about the UN-GGCE. I tried to explain them, so what you are doing and how I can contribute on both sides. So I hope my participation on this meeting will also help some cooperation between the UN and Turkey. Somehow we contribute.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for being brave and in engaging with the UN and in a new body. I know that there's a number of countries who, particularly the ones who aren't heavily involved in UN-GGIM on the mapping side, they're not aware of what we're doing within Geodesy. As I mentioned the other day, there's a bit of a disconnect. So I'm glad you found out about us. That's very good news. Yeah, and we're happy to keep working with you to try and strengthen that connection. So thank you for the effort. We really appreciate it. Have we got some questions for Emine about the work that they're doing in Turkey? Yes, please.
How do geodetic observations help to predict the earthquakes? Is it help?
I mean, this is a very general question, actually, not only for Turkey. But in Turkey, we apart from this network, we have the established network on the North Anatolian Fault and the other fault. Within some research project, they continuously observed these stations and doing some research, okay, on that. So apart from these stations, because it's not so enough, I mean, to do some research on that, because earthquake needs some deep research, deep analysis. So.
You mentioned the work you're doing as an associate VLBI analysis centre. Can you tell us a bit more about that? How many people do you have working on VLBI within? Is it within your institute or is it across different institutes in Turkey?
Yeah, it's across different institutes, because in my institutes I can say I'm only, because it's not so easy to take the interest of students. We do not have any sites, and we do not have the lecture concerning the geodesy. Yeah, okay, we have the space satellite geodesy lectures, but to attract the people, you need more. You need the sites, and they should see the all this instrument and everything. But we have the contact with the Hacettepe University, and there's one colleague there, Kamil Teke. Maybe some of you know him, because he also did his PhD at TU Wien and working for LBI, and also one from the Kocaeli University, and one colleague was there as a connection with the GFZ at Potsdam. So okay. That's all.
Thank you. Any further questions, comments? Okay, if not, thank you very much. Thank you for your time, and thank you for going to the effort of explaining to us the current situation. It's much appreciated.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much.